Your manifestation is not coming in because it's not actually what you want to manifest. You guys understand the idea of needing to be in alignment with your manifestation, but you're not actually understanding how to align with a manifestation. You think you want something based off of what you think you want. Think you want, not know. It's not coming from the heart. It's coming from what your friends have. It's coming from what your family gave you. It's coming from the past. It's coming from an old version of you. You're not keeping up with your own timing. You're not keeping up with your own wants and needs. You want to be free, but you are still stuck to a system that you don't agree with. You want to be great, but you are still stuck to a belief system that you're supposed to play it small. You're manifesting things that don't actually align with what you actually want. Some of you are manifesting great amounts of money. You want to be rich so that you can have all of your problems dealt with. Yet, you identify with your problems. You find purpose in having problems. So if, for any reason, you were to actually have all of your problems taken away, it doesn't sit right with you because there is a part of you that still wants those problems. On a subconscious level, you are still dealing with the idea that when you have problems, you have purpose, worth, and or attention that you need. So although you are manifesting a life of ease, it's not what you actually want. What you actually want is purpose. And as long as you think and believe that your purpose is rooted in your problems or it's rooted in opposite of what you're manifesting, you cannot be in alignment with it. A lot of you are putting in active effort into manifesting and asking yourself, why isn't it coming true? It's not coming true because you need to dive deep inside of yourself and ask yourself, for real, what do I actually want? What am I actually interested in having? And am I saying this because that's what I see? Have you ever gone out to eat and thought to yourself, you really want a burger, but then when you get to the restaurant, you happen to order the pasta? Your eyes tell you, I want the burger, because the advertisement looked great. But when you got there, your stomach, your vibration, you ended up wanting something else. Because something else was more enticing, was more in alignment. This is how you guys manifest. You will open the door to where it is you need to be, but you're not in alignment with what you're actually asking for. Some of you are asking for money because you believe money will provide stability. But that is not a manifestation that can come true because there's a misalignment here. You're asking for money, but you want stability. But every time you're given money, you feel unstable because your nervous system isn't used to having lots of money. And so therefore, you are unstable within yourself. So now, as we want to give you what you're asking for, it's quite difficult because it goes against the intention that you're asking for it in, stability. So instead of giving you money, we give you opportunity to work on your inner stability. And what you do is ignore it, walk away from it, get mad that it doesn't look like the thing you asked for. But we're giving you what we need to give you in order for you to have the thing you asked for. This is alignment. You have to ask yourself, get rid of the ego and allow yourself to say, this is what I truly want. And when we say get rid of the ego, we're not saying the ego is an issue. The ego is trying to protect you from all of the vulnerability that's necessary in order for you to align with what you need to align with and get what it is that you're asking for. So you have to drop the ego, let go of your old ways of thinking, and allow yourself to say, if I want this, what is the thing that keeps me from having it? What is my actual truth? If I want peace in my life, how do I genuinely feel about drama? I can tell everyone that I hate drama and drama is just the worst. When in reality, you may find purpose in drama. Or you may find comfort in drama. Because when things are just a little too peaceful, you find yourself bored. When things are just a little too peaceful, you find yourself worried, filled with anxiety because it's just too good. When you finally get honest and real with yourself, you look at yourself and you say, here's all the things that I'm manifesting that aren't coming to fruition. And you start to see yourself and truly what it's reflecting back to you. I'm asking for peace, but this is how I truly feel about drama. I'm asking for stability, but this is how I truly feel about being stable. There's something about me that doesn't actually want to be stable, because if I am stable, then I'm independent and I don't want to have to do all of the work. I don't really want to work that hard. I want someone to come and save me, someone to come do for me. Or when I am stable and I am independent and I am doing all of the work, I'm actually mad that I have to do the work. Sometimes your manifestations are simply out of alignment with your belief system and what you truly, truly want in your life at this time. It doesn't mean that it can't change. It is the difference between the dream and your reality. And once you look at the dream and your reality and you see where things contrast or don't really work together, that is when you can actually work through the difficulties, work through the hard things, work through what is keeping you from actually being in alignment with that manifestation. You can manifest anything. But will you manifest it? Do you actually want it? Are you still and only simply manifesting something from childhood when you don't even align with it anymore? You don't even believe in it anymore. Are you asking for a marriage of a certain kind based off of the marriages you've seen in your family, when in reality you are an unorthodox person that wants to do it differently? So you're asking for marriage, you're praying for marriage, you are manifesting marriage, and you're envisioning the marriage, and you're envisioning the love, but the love you're envisioning isn't yours. It's someone else in your head saying, hey, this is what love is meant to look like. This is what marriage is meant to look like. This is what's keeping you from your manifestations in the day that you decide that you're no longer going to be afraid to be authentic within your own truth and walk around knowing that you don't have to be perfect. You can say things along the lines of, I like drama. When I ask for peace, I also find it to be boring. When you can say things like that, something happens in your life where you get to choose. Do you continue walking with drama, or do you start getting used to boring? Do you start healing the part of you that sees boring as a problem? This is where choices start to come in. Never mind what you've been conditioned to believe. This is where your responsibility starts to show up, where you get to take responsibility for your own life, make different choices, and go in a different direction and align yourself with better so you can have what you want. We want to give it to you, but aligning with it isn't just meditating and visualizing it. Aligning with it is getting completely honest with yourself and saying, where am I repelling it? Is it even my truth? Do I really want it? Or is this what I think I want based off of my conditions, societal norms, and the things around me that tell me this is how life is supposed to be? Whose voice is in my head? Is it my own or is it my parents'? Is it my friend or is it actually mine? When you start getting clear on these things, manifestations will actually start to come in because you will be able to align with them. I want to thank you so much for being here and listening. And I am sending you all so much love. Please make sure to pour that love right into yourself, because you deserve to give yourself the love that you so desperately want from everyone else. That is the most powerful love that you can obtain. Until next time, I love you.